Hello, this is Adrian from my channel Random Drop, and today this video is about World of Warcraft versus Final Fantasy XIV and my experiences of coming back to WoW after multiple breaks. I am an ex-WoW veteran. WoW has defined me as a person in so many ways it's hard to describe. So it's something I've always coming back to. It is something I used to love, but have fallen out with because of design decisions, story decisions, so many things. And really, Final Fantasy XIV was that second game. I played it, I did not expect to fall in love with it, and I did. The story is incredible, the classes are incredible, it is top notch. But I'm basically taking a break and playing World of Warcraft. I'm currently done with 14 at the moment. I've done Bozja to the amount I really want to do it. I'll grind some more weapons here and there, but it was a really good experience. But I'm not the type who wants to grind every single weapon out or anything like that. And I am done with Savage raiding until the new tier. So, hey, World of Warcraft is coming out, new expansion. I have a ton of friends who still play it. Okay, let's go play. So currently playing Alliance. I am personally a Horde person. I can't stand the Alliance. But here I am. Fuck it. I will play an Alliance human, whatever. And I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone. So I am currently playing a Shadow Priest at the moment. I tried to level Druid for a bit, got really bored. But I am doing Shadow Priest, and it hasn't been great. I'm kind of just going through the motions with the game at the moment. There's nothing really that sparks interest. There's nothing that's like, oh yeah, awesome. Like, it is kind of just a grind that I am going through and playing. Shadow Priest is not very fun at the moment. I imagine with Shadowlands comes out, all the borrowed power stuff and abilities and gear will make it way more interesting. But at this time, spamming dungeons and questing is fucking boring. I just don't. I have friends who love leveling in WoW. I do not. It's definitely easy just to like close my mind out and just level in WoW. I don't have to pay attention to it. I can put a podcast on, or I could stream and talk to my friends and they'll be playing other games or something, or we can just do some dungeons together, whatever. I don't expect to like Shadowlands at all. I expect it to crash and burn like every expansion has lately. And it's really sad to come back to this game and just not feel nothing for it. It's so fucking weird. I look at my characters and I don't feel the investment as I do towards my 14 character in that world. I don't care about the story in the World of Warcraft anymore. I don't care about the raids. Like, the raids are really cool and fantastic and big, but I don't have the time for that shit, man. Put the boss in an arena and I'll fight 4 bosses to bash my head against. I don't have the time. And that's what World of Warcraft tries to do, is tries to eat up a lot of your time. There's a lot of bad design decisions that are made to just eat up time, to keep that subscription going. And 14 is very much not that way. It is very much a game that, by its producer, said was designed to stop and go. Play the new content, fizzle out, and take a break, come back to the new content. And World of Warcraft is very much not that game. There are systems layered on systems to keep you playing. And I'm not about that. I'm mainly coming in to do some Mythic Pluses with my friends, because that is always fun. And I have no idea what class I actually want to play. I'm mostly leveling the Shadow Priest because it was my highest Alliance character to unlock Void Elves. And we'll see what happens with my boosted character that they give me. But yeah, I could go on about the differences on World of Warcraft and whatnot. And one definitely I can get across on this video is how content is just kind of thrown away in World of Warcraft compared to 14. World of Warcraft now 1 through 50 is such a crazy rush that you don't even see a percentage of that game. Meanwhile, 14, every dungeon people still run. Every single dungeon. Every single raid, every single Alliance raid. A Palace of the Dead is still running. Gold Saucer still has activities in it. It is most of that content, and some content does fall off, right? Like Lords of Verminion or Chocobo Racing. But everything in Final Fantasy XIV is built off on top of each other. And just because an expansion comes out doesn't mean it just wipes out what happened before, which World of Warcraft is pretty much that. It is get to the new thing, get to the new thing. Eventually 14 will have to put a hard line and be like, okay, there's way too much content. We have to make like a cut and start fresh, which maybe with a new story arc after this next expansion, they can do that. Start off fresh, right? But at this moment, like everything in 14 is accessible and you can go and do it. You can see all those boss fights. And higher level players do it because it actually gives them something back. And there's really nothing like that in WoW at all. Most of the zones are dead, or those dungeons or raids especially, and people go back to them for the glams, right? The transmogs. But for the most part, that content is done, dead, dirt, and gone. It's a little bit better now with the how leveling works. You kind of choose an expansion and go. So a lot of those expansions are getting replay. But who the fuck is going to go to the Burning Crusade? Who's going to go to the Wrath of the Lich King to level? No one. You go to Draenor because it's the fastest. And that game is very much go, 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 get to the end, see the new stuff. And at this moment, I'm not really having fun going to the end. I'm kind of just doing it because I have friends who want me to. And yeah, that's one big difference, is just I feel zero investment at this time. And I really can't wait for the next story patch in 14 and the next raid. I want to know what happens in Eden. And World of Warcraft's story is a fucking gutter trash, man. It's so bad. It's not even a thing. And I'm playing it trying to see the quirks I like. I'm trying to be like, oh yeah, here. But really, other than just like the dungeons and their design, I can't stand anything about that game at the moment. But I will play it. I am pretty bored. Again, kind of turned my brain off. But we'll get to the end, and I'll kind of keep updating and make more videos and see if I can do some more 14 versus WoW videos in terms of design and philosophy, because I have a lot of experience playing both, really. And yeah, that's really it for me. I just wanted to make a quick video, kind of getting some more practice again, putting out videos more consistently, and kind of just getting my mind out there. I do stream on twitch.tv/rando_0268. Call of Duty, Genshin, 14, WoW at the moment. You can always say hi there. And yeah, you have a good one, and I will see you hopefully next week. Bye bye.